I just put a crucible with copper and zinc. I put a tissue for Fahrenheit 451, but it's kind of soggy, an aluminum pie tin, and a nice ionic compound, a nice cubic ionic compound. So let's see, when we start the thermite, if it melts all those things. Let's see how many of them it melts, okay? I'm gonna hoist off the lid with this wire with a magnet on the end. So first of all, this should not go off yet, I hope. If it does go off, I'll be ready to jump back. Not scared. Okay, so let's get rid of that. This was to remind me to take the tape off the bottom, so that worked, okay? So now, I've got to actually do this carefully. I'm gonna lift off the top one, move it back. I gotta take out the whole top container. Don't get it wet, don't get it wet. Pull off the tape so the thermite can easily escape through the hole, not that easily, through the bottom, okay? And then, the very last thing I have to do is hoist this lid off using a magnet, and then it should immediately start. It'll be a big on the top, and that's the flash demo. And then after the flash demo starts, the thermite will get going, and it'll pour out onto the bottom, hotter than any lava. Should be really exciting. And using the rain to start a thermite. Here we go. I'm gonna try to be far enough away that I can be safe, right? So I got it, and then I'm gonna hoist it up. Here we go, guys. Huh. Next raindrop that hits it should start it. Next raindrop should start it. There it goes. That's the spray, it's not enough rain. Whoa. Okay, there goes the flash. Now that's igniting the thermite. That's igniting the thermite. And the thermite should pour through. There we go. Looks really good in the dark, doesn't it? Really good in the dark. Okay, so the thermite is still going. I'm gonna try to poke it with a poker. Try to get it to keep continuing all the way through. Okay, the flash demo is very bright and it's very quick. Okay, so the idea of starting with the rain is the rain let me down, but at least it looks really cool in the dark. Sizzling hot. I'm putting on my thermal gloves, and I was going to try to poke it, but I don't know if I need to poke it. There we go. Nice thermite, nice thermite. So this stuff coming out the bottom is actually hotter than lava. It's actually hotter than lava. And if we look in here, if we look at this, can I get this out? This is well present. If I look at this, I was going to try to show you. I'm a little bit, it's hard to see when it's this dark. It's hard to see everything. Okay, here's the crucible. It's melted inside. I can't see that too well. And then the pieces of the thermite are all over here, but I'm kind of dazzled. So you can see that it's still glowing hot, like lava. It's cool.
So you gotta hit the bullet velocity.
There we go.
You gotta hit the aim.
There we go, ready? Woo. That's the flash. That's the flash. Now it's igniting the thermite. The thermite. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Oh, molten iron, molten iron. And get some drips onto here. Molten iron. Still reacting. Still reacting. I can poke it with a stick. I don't know if you guys can see that it's molten inside here, right? Can you see that? I'll put it back. And let's see. Oh, I think it melted the aluminum. And then, let me get this while it's still molten. Let's see, let me get in someone's shadow. Look in the shadow. See how it's glowing hot? This is cooling rapidly, but it was, see in the shadow how it's glowing? That's called black body radiation. So it was probably about 2,000 degrees Celsius. This was probably this was well over 3,000 Fahrenheit. And this is the product of the thermite. So this is these two together. It's got the molten iron in it, and it's got the alumina. See the crystal? Okay, so I'm putting the flash on top, and if I sneezed on it, that might start it. But when I tried to start it in the rain yesterday morning, I was out here getting drenched. The rain got weaker at just the moment I needed to have strong rain. Then the rain would have started it, but I actually had to squirt it even yesterday morning, even though it was wet. Okay, so this is just regular water, but if I put those two in water, the reaction happens real fast. Because I forgot to point out, look, magnesium and silver, that's not a fair fight. That's not fair. They wouldn't be in the same division. That's like a heavyweight fighting a featherweight. That's not fair. Okay, ready? And don't be shocked. This is what is supposed to happen. If you're standing behind me, you just might not see it. I gotta stand somewhere. I always hit the first time, guys. Maybe I almost always hit the first time. It's windy. This isn't fair. Oh, here we go. Ready? Ready? That's the flash. That's the flash. That's the thermite. That's the thermite. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I wouldn't touch that with a 3-foot pole. Now, inside this flower pot, it is actually molten like lava, like in a volcano.
Touch it.
And then I see the halite melted right there. The crucible melted. Oh yeah, where's the aluminum? Here's the aluminum pie tin. Okay, and then I'm gonna try the thing. Let's try it. This is the new one, guys. I'm gonna try to squish it while it's still molten. It should be squishable. Okay, squish it. Okay, see the molten inside? Just like lava.